So I want my kids to see a man that followed his dreams, a man that was strong, and a man that didn't come to this darkness and this depression, didn't succumb to this darkness and depression the way that Bourdain thing is stuck in my head. And that guy at the end said, I have a feeling he was about to do something else right before he did what he did. And instead he did what he did. I want to be the man. And he ruined his family, and his family. I saw the family afterwards in the state they're in. I'm going the other way. But this way is so scary, but I want to walk through it because I want my kids to see that I walk through it. So, I don't know what's going on with the relationship. Fear is keeping me here so that I'm always, on call and always next to Laura all the time. And I feel like that's not good. Like, I feel like I'm appearing desperate because I am desperate to make it work. And it's not good because I just look like I'm weak or something. But I want to take contrary action. There's a show that I've told you about so many times. The thing about religion. And I keep saying I want to make it. And I've wanted to make it for 2 years. And I feel so depressed and so hopeless right now. And then yesterday I felt like I didn't know what to do. And then something told me, talk about it to your audience. So you guys, I want your help. Shall I just do it? Shall I just go and start? What's holding me back? I've lost my family right now. We're getting back together early next year to discuss it. If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. Part of me is like, this is going to be a disaster. You've never interviewed before. You're scared of people. All these things are valid and true, but that's holding me back. And it's keeping me in this depression and fear. And what's the alternative? Staying like this, staying depressed, staying hopeless. Fuck it. I'm going to push myself into doing something that's super uncomfortable because I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. I want to do something that I'm passionate about, and fuck the fear. I'm tired of being controlled by fear. I'm tired of letting fear win. I'm tired of letting depression win. I have another option. I don't want to end up like Bourdain going A way. I want to go B way. He had the choice. His friend said, I have a feeling he was about to do something different right before he did it. And that keeps staying with me. And I've been about to do something different for 2 years. And I've never done it. I've been too scared. I've got to rely on Laura's writing. I've got to rely on our crew. I've got to make sure I can't do anything on my own. People might not like it. Why is anyone going to want to watch my stuff? But you guys have showed me you've been amazing. You're the reason I'm here. Like, you guys have followed me on this journey to the point where I've realized that maybe you do want to see this thing. You want to see this document of someone trying to get better. And I've got to stop masking and covering over and being inauthentic. For the last week I've been feeling like this. I haven't made a video about it. And it just got worse and worse. And yesterday I made a video about it. And what do you know? I started to feel a little lighter. Not much, but a little. And I haven't had any light for the past 2 or 3 days. 4 days maybe. And I left the house the last 2 days just in despair. I left Laura's place, Laura's house it is now. I left in despair, just complete despair, wanting to cry. I've wanted to cry constantly for 3 or 4 days. So I either carry on doing that, or I fucking take the brave approach and do my next thing that I'm supposed to do. And take this whole channel to the next level and start getting risky again. Start taking chances. Being in here talking to the camera has saved my life, but it's starting to be not challenging. I want to get out there where I'm scared to death. You remember I'm always saying, I'm scared to death of people out there, and talking to you guys is much better because I love you guys and it is much easier. But here, I'm starting to feel like it's too safe. I need to go out there and take risks. I want my kids to see a man that took risks. And you know the beautiful thing? A guy took me at the side at the end of the meeting today, because I shared about wanting to get my family back and doing anything. And I've heard this before, but this is the first time I'd heard it in this way. He said, sorry, I've got to check that's recording. You wouldn't like a video of this, I said that. I've heard this before, but it's never rung true like it did with this guy today. He said, you got to work on yourself. You got to just work on yourself. Stop trying to get better for your family. And I heard it before, but today it struck me because he said to me, you have to go and find your wonder. And it hit me because I'm like, I feel like it's out there in this show about me finding out what makes people happy and me finding out why I'm not happy. I wanted to make a show about why am I not happy and what makes you happy for years. And when he said, go and find your wonder, I know it's in this show. I know it is. It's in this next series I'm going to do on my YouTube. That's where my wonder is. And he said, when you do that, you'll become more attractive because you'll love yourself. And I don't love myself. I don't at all. And that's the reason that my relationship isn't working out and it isn't getting back together, I think, because love yourself. I've heard that so many times, but it's never hit home like it did today. And I've got to do something for myself. I've got to take risks. I've got to go out there and talk to normal people, even if it fails. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Will you come with me on the journey? Because it's going to be crazy. I've got nothing to lose. I've got nothing to lose. Why not do it? I've literally got nothing to lose. So I'm up for hitting the extremes of stuff. I'm up for talking to extreme people. I'm up for having a really extreme experience because I don't have anything to lose right now. And I'm up for, the alternative is getting more and more depressed and probably trying to off myself again, which I'm not worrying you and I'm not saying I would do that. I'm not going to do that. But that's the alternative to not doing this next step and not being brave and showing my kids what a brave man looks like. The alternative is just wallowing, going down. And now I've told you I've got to do it. So this is terrifying me. This video is terrifying me because now I've got to do it. Now, the minute I hit publish on this video, I can't not do it. And I want you holding me accountable. I want you being, where's the show? Where's the thing you said you were going to do? Where is it? I've bored you. I've been talking about this for years and I've never actually done it. You're probably like, oh yeah, I've heard it before, but I'm going to do it this time because I don't want this alternative, which is what I'm in now. So tomorrow, let's talk about how I get started, I guess. I'm starting again from scratch. I have no production company. I have no team. I have no crew. I'm starting from the beginning. I haven't got a budget. I've got a camera, and that's it. Let's see where we go, shall we? God, it's scary. But I want to be a strong, brave man for my kids as a role model. One thing I won't be able to do is check that it's recording because I'm not perhaps going to be in this room. I'm going to come back to this room, of course, but I don't want all my videos to feel so... I want risk, a bit more risk involved in, like I need to stretch myself. I need to put myself in uncomfortable situations. And then what makes me the most uncomfortable is talking to people in real life. This is like I said before, that program Jackass where people push themselves to their physical limits. This is psychological Jackass for me, going and doing this. I think it starts next week. Why not? I've got nothing to lose. I've got till January to do all my dreams and stuff and everything I've wanted to do, just get it done. See what's out there, see what adventures are there for someone so scared of everyone and everything. So let's carry on talking. This is going to be interesting. I love you guys and thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. Just go and check out my music channel, Stephen Hilton Calm. Patreon is linked down there. That really helps. I love you guys. Let's talk about this tomorrow and how we get going.